Welcome back to LangStory. Today, I want to share a secret with you. It's not about suddenly becoming a fluent speaker overnight or transforming into a completely different person. It's about something far more fundamental, something we all deeply desire, especially when we're stepping into the unknown of learning a new language: unshakable confidence. Think about those moments when you see someone navigate a conversation in English, Japanese, or Chinese with such ease and self-possession. Have you ever felt that little pang of wishing you possessed that same inner certainty? Well, their secret isn't some innate magic. It's a carefully crafted story built on small victories, brave choices to step forward, and a deep-seated belief in their own ability to learn and grow, a belief they nurtured step by simple step. For too long, we've been subtly sold a damaging lie: that confidence is a fixed trait, a birthright bestowed upon a select few. We observe the seemingly effortless success of others, their smooth pronunciation, their quick understanding, and we mistakenly think, they're just naturally confident. I'll never be like that. But behind every confident language learner, every individual who exudes self-assurance, lies a unique journey. It's a path often paved with moments of self-doubt, the sting of making mistakes, and the conscious, courageous decision to push through those feelings. Think back to your very first attempts at speaking English, or perhaps your initial struggles with kanji or Chinese tones. Confidence wasn't a companion at the starting line. It was a reward earned with each word you dared to utter, each grammar, rule you finally grasped. This isn't about some inherent quality you either possess or lack. It's fundamentally about the actions you consistently take. Chapter 1. Celebrate your small victories. Our journey to unlocking confidence begins with the often overlooked yet immensely powerful concept of celebrating your small victories. In our relentless pursuit of grand achievements, fluency, perfect pronunciation, we can easily dismiss the significance of those seemingly minor triumphs. But consider this: each small success is akin to laying a single, strong brick, and over time, these individual bricks accumulate, forming the solid, unshakable wall of your confidence. Did you successfully understand a tricky grammar point in your lesson today? Were you able to have a short, albeit simple, conversation in English with someone? Did you simply commit to your study schedule, even when motivation wavered? These are not insignificant moments. They are victories. Take a moment to acknowledge them, to truly celebrate them, even if it's just a quiet nod of self-acknowledgement. Each tiny triumph subtly reinforces your growing ability and steadily builds the crucial foundation of your self-belief. Chapter 2. Embrace the learning curve. Our next chapter in this confidence-building narrative explores the quiet courage we find in embracing the inevitable learning curve. Confidence isn't about possessing all the answers from the outset. It's fundamentally about cultivating the bravery to learn, to explore, and to make mistakes without judgment. Think back to when you first embarked on your language learning adventure. It likely felt vast and overwhelming, a mountain to climb. But you didn't allow that initial feeling to paralyze you. You stumbled over new words, you grappled with unfamiliar sentence structures, and yes, you made mistakes. But within each stumble, each error, lay a valuable lesson. Every challenge you successfully navigated, every obstacle you overcame, added not only to your linguistic skills, but also significantly to your resilience, that inner strength that fuels your confidence in your ability to figure things out, to learn from any situation. Remember that exhilarating feeling of finally grasping a concept that once seemed utterly impossible. That feeling, that sense of accomplishment, is potent fuel for your ongoing confidence journey. Chapter 3. Dare to be uncomfortable. Now, our story takes a slightly more challenging, yet ultimately rewarding turn: the vital importance of intentionally stepping outside your comfort zone. True growth, and consequently genuine confidence, rarely blossoms within the safe confines of the familiar. Consider a time when you had to do something that genuinely made you feel uneasy, perhaps attempting to speak in front of a group, even a small online one, or trying a completely new method of learning. It likely felt awkward, perhaps even a little terrifying. But by consciously daring to venture beyond the boundaries of what felt safe and familiar, you proved to yourself in a tangible way that you are far more capable of handling uncertainty and new situations than you might have initially believed. Each time you intentionally push your boundaries, even in seemingly small ways, initiating a simple conversation with a stranger online, attempting a slightly more complex grammar exercise, you incrementally expand your comfort zone and cultivate an unshakable confidence in your inherent ability to adapt, to learn, and ultimately to thrive in new and challenging environments. Chapter 4. Own Your Presence. Our narrative now subtly shifts to the often overlooked yet powerful impact of the unspoken language of confidence, your presence. Even in a video where you don't see the speaker, imagine the distinct difference between someone who speaks with clarity, incorporates deliberate pauses for emphasis, and maintains a steady, assured tone, versus someone who mumbles, rushes their words, and avoids any sense of connection. Your voice, your pacing, the deliberate way you articulate your thoughts, these seemingly small elements collectively contribute to how confident you sound, and remarkably, how confident you will, in turn, begin to feel. Consciously practice speaking clearly, even when you are simply rehearsing alone. Own your voice, claim your space through confident articulation, and allow your outward presence, even in audio form, to gradually reflect the burgeoning confidence within you. The final chapter, believe in your story. And finally, we arrive at the most pivotal chapter in our story of unlocking confidence, the profound act of believing in yourself. All those small victories you've celebrated, all the valuable lessons gleaned from your mistakes, all those courageous steps you've taken beyond your comfort zone, they all converge here. True confidence isn't about seeking constant external approval or validation. It's about nurturing the internal narrative you consciously create about yourself. Begin to actively tell yourself a compelling story, a story of resilience in the face of challenges, a story of consistent growth and learning, a story that underscores your inherent capability. Acknowledge the progress you've already made, celebrate the consistent effort you've invested, and cultivate an unwavering trust in your innate ability to continue learning, to continue evolving, and to ultimately achieve your goals. Remember, you are the author, the narrator of your own unique confidence story. So, what is the key takeaway, the enduring lesson from our story today? Confidence isn't some elusive, magical trait reserved for a select few. It is, at its core, a dynamic journey built upon small, consistent actions and a steadily growing belief in your own remarkable potential. I want to pose a direct question to you. What is just one small, manageable step you can consciously choose to take today to unlock just a little more of that inherent confidence within you? Perhaps it's setting yourself one tiny, achievable, language learning goal, or making the deliberate decision to speak up just a little bit more in your next practice session. Share your insights, your reflections, and your chosen next confident step in the comments section below. Let us create a supportive community where we actively encourage each other along this empowering journey. If you found this story to be helpful and genuinely inspiring, please take a moment to give it a thumbs up. And if you are eager to hear more stories and practical tips designed to help you grow and thrive, be sure to subscribe to LangStory. Lastly, if you know someone in your life who might greatly benefit from hearing this message, please consider sharing this video with them. Thank you for investing your time with me today on LangStory. Until our next story unfolds, keep writing your own narrative and keep courageously building your confidence, one intentional step at a time.